Hey, Ron, we have a question that's come in from parents that are concerned about their son, their daughter, college age, that is
Yeah.
questioning mom and dad's worldview, their personal, their Christian faith, and mom and dad are kind of freaking out. I know in your work for D6, you encounter this a lot. Talk to those parents about what they can do to handle this well.
Yeah, I think number one, your son or daughter does not want to hear you preach to them. They
Mhm.
already know where you stand. They know where they have drifted or changed from that view. And they don't want to, every time they have a conversation or come home, feel that. So when they're going to come home, they'll probably dart to a friend's house or somewhere else unless you will turn that around and just engage their heart in some common ground. And so I always tell parents, you got to find common ground to connect with your kiddos.
I love it that you start with don't preach at them because that's the
Yeah,
compulsion that we have as parents. Oh
yeah,
no, you're leaving the path that I've raised you on, and
that's
we
right.
want to pull them back in compulsively. And you're saying, no, no, no.
No.
Allow that process by engaging their hearts and say more specifically, what does that mean to engage their hearts?
Yeah, without a doubt. My daughter and I had a conversation driving one time, and she was dating somebody that she knew that we didn't approve of, and so I would just kind of badger her about, hey, we don't like so and so, called him by name, and she's like, Dad, I know, I've heard it 100 times, and my wife just finally, our spouse are sometimes the prophet of the family. She says, you're pushing your daughter away. And so
Mhm.
then I determined I was going to build around things of commonality. And so my daughter and I would go to places like All Fired Up and do clay items together, or a jigsaw puzzle, or go do a coffee date. You know your kids, you know what they like, you know what they've grown up doing. Find those common places, whether it's a sport, a book, a TV show you want to binge watch together. But find something you can talk about other than the differing values so you can rebuild that relationship. Does that make
And
sense?
yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, Ron. And isn't it also okay for parents to go, hey, I'm curious, that philosophy course sounds like it's really important to you and getting you to think in
Yeah.
different ways. Tell me what's going on with that. Tell me, and to do that without judgment, but with genuine curiosity so they feel understood. Because when
Yes.
they feel understood, that's when they might begin to ask you questions about,
Yeah.
tell me what you think of that, mom or dad. Is that true or
Well,
not?
Les, that is brilliant. One of the areas I think is most missing in most parent-kid relationships is the art of conversation. It works really well in preschool and children, but as they become teens and develop their own ideas, parents find it harder to connect. And you just stumbled upon, or well, your expertise knows what others need to stumble upon, and that is to ask your kids opinion and questions. Tell me about what you're learning. Tell me why you believe that way. I want to understand, and be sincere about it.
Yeah. So good. Ron, thanks as always for your wisdom.
Thank you, Wes.